G'day everyone. Hopefully you're doing fantastically well today. It is in my world, in my part of the world, it is Friday, about 12:30. Just about to have some lunch. I thought I would just do a quick video here. I just had a call with not a client, but maybe will become a client, maybe won't. But one of the conversations or parts of the conversation that came up is something that's been coming up quite a lot over the years, and I've heard this conversations quite a bit. I wanted to share that with you today, but I also wanted to share a little bit of an aha moment, sort of a light bulb, a hack, if you will, that I was taught many years ago. There's really, when we talk about business, there's all kinds of people. If you see them out on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter or whatever, any of these places, telling you how to improve your business, 10 steps to success, all that sort of stuff. I'm here to tell you it's not actually all that complicated. I'm not saying it's easy, but what I'm saying is it's not actually all that complicated. Many years ago, when I was running my last joinery business, so if you know anything about me, you'll know that I love the industry that I work in. My clients make kitchen cabinets, commercial joinery, furniture, staircases, anything to do with joinery or cabinets. And I love this industry, and I love seeing it grow. And my passion is to help this industry thrive and grow as an industry. So everything I do is geared towards helping and giving to the industry. So in keeping with that thought, something that I was told many years ago by a very smart man, he said to me, "Bruce, business isn't really that difficult. You really just need to learn to do two things exceptionally well." And the one thing that he said that we need to do really well is you need to learn how to leverage other people's time. Right? So you need to learn how to leverage other people's time. So, and this is particularly true in the types of businesses we have. We're not tradies. We don't have a single truck or ute that we run around in with a tool belt as an individual. If you're a plumber, you can probably run a plumbing contracting business as an individual pretty successfully. That's not the type of business that I work with. The type of business that I work with has invested money in bricks and mortar. And that might be buying the business or it might be renting it. Either way, you're investing money in it. And you've invested money in machinery. You've got this manufacturing facility. And because you have a manufacturing facility, you're not a tradie, you're a manufacturing business. And in order for a manufacturing business to have true efficiencies, we need to have people working in our business to help that become an efficient operation. Doesn't matter whether you're 2 or 3 people in your business or whether you're 20 or 30 people in your business. You're going to have to leverage the time of those people. And you as the business owner need to get off the tools and learn that you're going to need to learn how to leverage the time, and the people that you're working for, they need to be efficient in what they're doing. So leveraging other people's time simply means that you're bringing in people into your business to create flow going out the door. And that's leveraging other people's time. So that's the first thing that we need to learn. The second thing is we need to be able to leverage other people's money. Right? So let's be really honest. If you're really wealthy right now, you've got all kinds of your own money, you're probably not going to be running a joinery business. Or if you are, you're not really worried about any of this. But most people who I deal with are not independently wealthy, don't have access to a great amount of cash, just dipping into your own bank account. So we've got to learn how to leverage other people's money. So what that means is leveraging other people's money simply means you're probably going to run an account with your suppliers. So keeping in with your suppliers is leveraging their money because they've already purchased the stuff that they're giving you, and they're giving you credit. So you're leveraging their money because they use their money to buy the things that they're giving you, and you're getting credit to take that before you pay them. So you're actually leveraging their money. It's also a good idea to learn how to leverage the bank's money. Right now, I'm not saying borrow money and just, do bad things with it. I'm saying learn how to use maybe credit card and pay it down. Don't pay the interest if that's the case. Learn how to maybe get a low interest loan from the bank and pay it down quickly. But learn how to take other people's money and leverage that to your advantage. So, two things that are the key to success in business and have always been the key to success in business is learning how to leverage other people's time and learning how to leverage other people's money. Those are the two keys to success in every business. Now, I'm going to just talk about a few other things here today because there's a little bit of a bonus that I'll give you. And then I'm going to go on to talking about the conversation I had just recently and why it's so it holds the industry back in general. So when you're running a business and you've learned how to leverage other people's time and money, and you're doing that relatively well, really you've got three goals in business to make the business continue to work well after you've learned how to leverage other people's time and money. You need to learn how to attract great people to your business. So this is the attract part. So if we're looking at a marketing strategy, we don't want to have to go out and find customers. That's difficult. That's not attracting. In the old days, there would be the cold calling, right? You get the salesperson to knock on the door, or you get the phone call, and that's hunting. We don't hunt these days with effective marketing. What we do is we attract people to you in your business, right? So the attract part is really important. So we want to learn how to attract great people to your business. The next part of this is to convert those people into paying customers, right? So happily attract great people into your business, convert them into paying customers. So this is number one. This is number two. This is two. And the third part of having a successful outcome in business, again, after you've learned how to leverage other people's time and money, attract, convert, and then deliver exactly as the customer expected. So really, we have this cycle, attract, convert, deliver, attract, convert, deliver. That's really all you need to do in business to be really successful. Leverage other people's time and money, and then attract great people, great clients to your business, convert them into paying customers, and deliver to them impeccably. So that attract, convert, and deliver is the other little bonus that I'd throw into this conversation. Now, just jumping quickly to the conversation I had today, and this conversation I've had with literally hundreds and hundreds of people over the last 20, 25 years. The person that I was talking to today, really awesome guy, works really hard, got a wonderful family, runs a great business, been in business for about 10 years. Great guy, really, really great guy. Really looking to take the business up to that next level so that he can find, what he's looking for in business, which is personal freedom, right? The freedom in life to do what you want. He, like many other joinery business owners, have put up an enormous amount of risk. Risk time away from your family to get something better back than what being an employee would give them. Risk the investment in the business. There's a lot of risk as a business owner, and this risk has to pay back. This risk has to be giving you back something that is worth the investment and the risk. And after 10 years, if it isn't doing that, it's time to change things up. It's like investing in something like a term deposit that's only paying you 1% back when you can see other term deposits are paying you 6 and 7%. Well, take your money out of this one and put it into this one. You've got to change things up if it's not working, because the investment is too high and the risk is too high for you to continue doing it this way. So if after 10 years the business, however you're doing it, isn't getting you to where you want to go, it's probably not failing. It's probably not terrible. You're not a horrible business, but most of the time when people contact me, there's a reason for it. They haven't quite achieved what they really wanted to achieve. And part of the problem, and this came out in this conversation, was he had help from other consultants that were trade-based consultants. Now, trade-based consultants are fantastic for trade people. Plumbers, electricians, carpenters, tradespeople. Tradespeople think along the lines of projects, step 1, step 2, step 3. And it's a very specific thing, right? Trades people are tradespeople. When we build kitchen cabinets or commercial millwork or anything like that, we're actually manufacturing. It's not trade thinking at all. It's not a trade business. And it's unfortunate. I personally find it unfortunate when a trade coach is helping a manufacturing business, because we see the results. We see that they're really not best suited to do that. In my world, if a carpenter or a plumber or an electrician came to me and asked me for help, I would say, I'm sorry, I can't help you because I'm not best suited to help you in the type of business that you operate. That's the best service that you can get from someone, to say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. So if you run a kitchen cabinet, commercial millwork, joinery type business, keep in mind that you're not a trade business. You're not a trade business. You are a manufacturing business. Right? Manufacture a product, and the difference is this is about project, right? Which is what trades do. You don't do similarly project, you do what we call process. Right? So process thinking, as opposed to project thinking, has no defined beginning and no defined end, whereas projects are singular. They're step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, whatever you do. So you actually have multiple projects happening at any given time, not one project. So there's a difference in process thinking compared to project thinking. Now here's what's very, very interesting, is that most joinery business owners are tradespeople. And we were taught trade thinking. We were taught project thinking. We were taught individual projects, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. So here's the bad news. It's actually wired into our DNA to think like that. If you're a joinery cabinet making business owner and you are a tradesman originally, you were taught and wired to think in the way of project. And now that you have a manufacturing business and you've got multiple projects happening at any given time, you have to have good projects individually running, and that's what your people need to do. So going back to leveraging other people's time, you need to have great people working on the individual projects, but your business thinking has to go up a level or 10 into process thinking. Process means you have multiple projects happening at any given time. And we're not taught that at trade school. We're not taught manufacturing thinking at trade school. And that's part of the problem with the industry, is most people in this industry don't have a manufacturing mindset. But there's no question about it. If you're making kitchen cabinets, they might be custom, beautiful, one-off jobs. But if you're just doing one job at a time, you're not making the best efficiencies in the business that you can possibly make. And you probably would agree with me that you never have just one job going on at any given time. If you have a manufacturing business where you've invested in a CNC machine, you have to keep that machine busy. So in the morning it's cutting the Jones kitchen, in the afternoon it's cutting the Smith kitchen, while you're edging the Anderson kitchen. You know, that sort of overall complex manufacturing process thinking. So with this particular individual that I talked to today, wonderful guy, but unfortunately some of the assistance that he got from the professionals around him, which he trusted, were not giving him the best advice for him in business, because they weren't experts in his field. So there was a level that they got to which helped with some of the things, but they then weren't able to take him into the depths of the specifics that he actually needs in business, which is, how do you get a cabinet manufacturing business to become the most efficient operation overall as a manufacturing operation? And that's the difference, right? So what we do really, really well is we help the manufacturing process thinking get people out of trades mindset. Now you might have tradespeople that work for you. Tradesperson on the bench, tradesperson installing your kitchen and cabinets, they're the tradespeople. But the business itself is all about processes coming together in one beautiful way. So that's my little message for today. Hopefully that's been of some help to you. Hopefully you have an amazing weekend. If at any stage you want to reach out, as you see here, thejoinerycoach.com. You can jump online and just search us, thejoinerycoach.com, reach out, have a chat. If you want to just have a chat with me, you can jump into our Facebook group, the Joinery Business Hub on Facebook. Of course, we have a podcast as well. And guess what it's called? It's called the Joinery Business Podcast. Hopefully, some of the little tidbits of information that I'm giving out are helpful to you. And if you're really wanting to learn more about how you can get your business over that next hurdle, reach out, book a chat. We can have a conversation, see if we're a good fit, see if we can help you, and if we are, we can go on to further conversations from there. If not, our conversation can be a little bit like this one. A little bit of gold I can give away to you in that call, and we can go from there. All right, have an amazing, amazing weekend. And if anything that I've said you like, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'd love it if we could get some subscribers up. Just hit the subscribe button, and you'll see more things like this happening in our YouTube channel. And every time we update or add a video, you'll get notified. So please subscribe and like our YouTube channel. That would be wonderful. Very much appreciate that. And we'll chat with you real soon. Have an amazing weekend. Cheers.